jooking? Y'all ain't jooking too? Doom, 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 doom. Hey y'all! What up? What up? Let me go to the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. What up? Hey y'all! What up? I'm so mad because y'all obviously don't pay attention because I can't see none of y'all faces or y'all pictures because y'all didn't give them permission to let me see y'all stuff. So it's all good. You got to comment. If you comment something real good, you got to comment so that I can know who it is. See, like this. It say, hey girl, I already know who it is. Hey girl, I already know who it is. Man, somebody say I am so funny. Well, thank you, darling. I mean, thank you. Okay, we can finally see somebody. See, Stephanie Green, come on, boot camp people, come on, come through. Okay, wait, we got somebody else. Okay, come through. That's what I'm talking about. People that actually hit and follow instructions. Look at that. Look at God. Hey y'all, what's up? Listen, I'm trying to, all the people with pictures, I'm trying to click on y'all. Y'all, first of all, me and technology don't get along. Okay, y'all already know that. Look, somebody else say, what up, girl? Hey, look, see the people that follow instructions. I can hit the people with pictures because I feel like I know them now. Okay, we got to see them. Hey y'all, what's up? All right, Janetta came in. Hold on, let me bring y'all through.
Coach.
What up, Janae? Did you have a hard time getting on?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I'm on. I am happy. I had to switch phones.
Yeah, y'all. We trying to be big girls and stuff. We were out here doing stuff that neither one of us do, y'all. So we hanging in there. Look, everybody is showing some love. So look, Janae, the people that follow instructions, we can actually see them.
Yes,
Um,
see all those beautiful faces. Happy Friday, everybody.
I cannot believe it is Friday
Right.
already. Look, your people say,
Hey, y'all.
hey, Janae. So, y'all, today we're gonna give everybody a couple more minutes to get on. It is literally like it's more than 2,000 people because Janae don't put her group in here, y'all. And Janae got over what 38,000 people.
35,900, I think.
That is crazy. And we had over 2,000 people register, y'all. So we don't know where everybody is because only 126 is on right now. Where is the people? But happy Friday. Janae, is you out of town?
Not yet. I'm gonna get on the road after this Zoom. So I had to make time. Like y'all gonna have to wait.
Y'all, she be coming through. I don't know how she do it, baby, but she be coming through.
When Coach Moneybags calls, you answer.
Oh, look at y'all. Y'all be showing real love. I appreciate y'all so much. So we are going to, you ready to get started, Janae? Tell the people who you are. Just in case we got some new people
I'm
on
breaking my emergency. So I am Janae White. I'm out of Jacksonville, Florida. I am the mother of two who was homeless, working two jobs. However, I was able to retire from both of those jobs in 2020 at the age of 33. I retired once I had a seven-figure credit repair company. I also obtained over 26 Airbnbs at the time. Right now, I have 40 personal Airbnbs and I have access to over 100 Airbnbs through my connections. And I did it all by leveraging my personal and my business credit. I also own 8 real estate investment properties, and I'm building 2 new construction homes from the ground up as well right now. So we have a lot of things going on. I'm so excited to be here. I'm very humbled meeting people like Coach Brooks, just being a part. She's also my personal coach. So I am speaking from experience with how much she's helped my business, has developed me as a person as well as professionally.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, everybody saying
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Yes. Yes, I appreciate you, Janae, y'all. This lady is real life goals. She's really making money. She is really elevating and scaling. Y'all know all the VIPs. What are VIPs at? Y'all know we talked about that scaling last night, and it's a lot, y'all, but she's doing it. If
Yes.
you were at GovCon, you will know she talked about how much her overhead is and how much she's
Yeah.
paying out monthly. And so, you know, this lady is the real deal. So I'm excited, y'all. Tomorrow, she's going to be teaching. She is going to be doing business credit. Y'all are going to get her workbook tomorrow morning as well. And so, y'all are so excited about these workbooks, baby. And they come thick, okay? They come thick.
Yes.
So, y'all, don't worry. Y'all going to get another workbook tomorrow with Janae, and she is going to be teaching business credit, which y'all know, y'all already know. I hope y'all ready. Everybody that was at GovCon, listen, they already ready. So look, they are so excited. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead on and get started. Janae, do you want to stay up on the screen or do you want to go behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
Okay, so I'm gonna let Janae go behind the scenes, y'all. Y'all be ready for her tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, y'all already know she is bringing it. Look, Janae, they still showing love. They said Janae is the bomb.com. So we are gonna go ahead and get this train started. Okay, all right. All right, can everybody see the slides? Can everybody see the slides? Look, hey Jay. Okay, okay. Look, VIP here. Look, somebody said VIP baby. That's what I'm talking about. And then you got the printed and ready to go. All right, y'all. So y'all gonna hang out with me the next 2 hours. VIP, you're gonna get an hour. And then the general session, we're gonna do an hour of training. And let me see how I don't even know how to high current. There we go. Okay, let me get this off, y'all. Listen, I told y'all, me and technology, we don't get along. All right, so let's get this baby started. Let me go back to the comments because although I said I wasn't gonna be answering no questions, I'm probably gonna be all in this dang on chat. Okay, look, my girl Tina, she said yes, coach. We can see. Okay, we can see it. All right, so y'all ready? If you were in the VIP session last night, put the number 1 in the chat. If you was in that fire VIP session last night, oh Jesus, let me see. Where's some of those ones at? Come on, where you at, VIPs? There we go. Man, y'all, that thing was on fire. Lord Jesus. I'm gonna tell y'all, I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning with my virtual assistants, approving stuff, giving them some new stuff that we're about to do. Like, that's one thing about being surrounded by other bosses. We literally turn each other up. And I saw all those comments y'all was posting, and I'm scrolling, just the scrolling, and just seeing all of the energy, all of the love, man. Y'all really did y'all thing last night, and y'all had some good questions. So I am so excited to join y'all again tonight. Hello, number 1. Last night was fire. All right, so if you have the workbook and you have not printed it out yet, make sure you have it printed out so that you can actually execute. Mine is going into a binder. I keep updating mine. I done printed 5 of them, y'all. Okay, that's just how crazy this world is. But let's go ahead on and get started. Welcome to day 2 for our VIP. This is day 1 for our general admissions. Okay, and so we are going to be talking about government contracting today, presented by me. All right, so VIPs heard this last night, but I want to make sure I cover this with y'all today, right? The meaning of this challenge. Why do we name it the last chance to become a millionaire? And I told everybody yesterday, but I'm going to tell y'all today. This is the very first time that women, minorities, LGBTQs, and veterans are top priority. Very first time. All right. So, with that being said, that means that there are programs available for us, funding, which Janae gonna talk about tomorrow, all of the funding that's available for us, opportunities, and some laws that have been changed. And what that means is that while we have the remaining 23 months of the person that's in the cabin right now, that is our last time to be able to take advantage and to utilize these things right here that have made us top priorities. All right. So if you fit one of these categories, if you're a woman, if you're a minority, if you're if you're in the LGBTQ committee, or if you're a vet, go ahead and drop the number 2 in the chat because I need to know that I'm talking directly to you. If you fit one of these categories, it did not say you got to fit all of them. You only got to fit one of them. Look at all these number twos that are being dropped. And I expect y'all, because I know a lot of y'all, I expect y'all to fit one of these categories. There are brand new programs available for us, a lot of money, okay? A lot of opportunities and some things that have changed just for us. So, you guys got 23 months to change your life. Now, I always talk to people about our expiration date in life, right? And none of us know our expiration date. However, because y'all are surrounded with Coach Brooks, y'all are part of my tribe, I am automatically telling y'all right now your expiration date for you to become a millionaire, a multimillionaire, or as Janae been saying since GovCon October the 7th, a billionaire. Okay. This is your expiration date to kick this thing off, get it started, take advantage of this stuff, and change your life. So, that is the background and the history of the name of this challenge and how we are going to take full advantage of these last 23 months. And every meeting I have set in and I have had this conversation, they agree with me 100%. Everybody just not used to a little black girl that look like me, that's educated, that actually understand what's going on and know how this can change our lives, and know how some of y'all ain't taking advantage of this. Some of y'all ain't did nothing the first 24 months that we had. Okay. So this is really serious, y'all. And it is very important for you to understand this is your expiration date for you to change your life. Some of y'all are going to be millionaires. Some of y'all are going to be multimillionaires. And as my girl Janae said, some of us coming out as billionaires. Okay, we practicing the B right now, right, y'all? We ain't there yet, but we working on it. We got our expiration date. All right. So for those of you who do not know me, I am Coach Brooks. I am the $1 million business architect. I birth millionaires. Okay. If you didn't know that, all right, I've literally birthed millionaire businesses. Okay. So I'm not going to read all of this because let me tell you how the difference between me and every other training y'all went to. This has nothing to do with me. Yes, I'm great. Yes, some of y'all know me. Yes, some of y'all may not know me. However, I don't want to spend this training about me. I want to spend this training about you. So you will have the opportunity to go look me up, which I would hope you've already done your research on me, just so that you know who you're dealing with, okay? And don't let the Google reviews, and the LinkedIn recommendations, just kind of like make you think that I ain't that girl, because I am. I'm definitely that girl, okay? But no, seriously, I'm not going to make this about me. I really do want to make this training about you guys. So we are going to get started. Did she go mute for anybody else? I hope I didn't. Did I go mute? No. Okay. All right. They say I'm still on. All right. So, table of contents. All right. First of all, y'all don't judge me. I got 2 Philippine assistants, and I also have an executive assistant. So if y'all see any errors or anything, it's our fault. Okay. It is absolutely our fault. So we're going to talk about the rules of the challenge. I'm going to tell you guys some stuff that you might know, you might didn't know. I'm going to tell y'all some secrets. All right. I'm going to tell y'all the process of getting procurement ready. And we're going to talk about the government seasons, tell y'all the easiest ways to get your first contract. And then we're going to go step by step on how to get started. Or I'm at least give you the steps to it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. All right. So the rules of the challenge, y'all. This is a 3-day challenge for the VIPs, 2-day challenge for our general group. No questions are normally answered during the general session, which is what this is, a general session. Day 1 with the VIPs, we talked about scaling. That was a very, very good session. Day 2, y'all hanging out with me. We're talking about government contracts. Day 3, y'all gonna hang out with Janae tomorrow, and you are going to talk about business credit. We don't just talk about business credit. We talk about business funding as a whole, okay? Because Janae specializes in personal, business, and business funding, all right? So it won't just be business credit. It'll actually be a combination of a couple things. The VIP session, we get on Zoom right after this. VIPs, it is the same link we used yesterday. We're getting right on as soon as we get off of this one, okay? VIPs, I know y'all special. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all made an investment. However, your questions won't be answered during this general session either. You want to know why? Because I can't tell who VIP and who not. Okay. And so I can't, unfortunately, we'll save all of your questions in the VIP session. Now, I'm a little shady. Okay. So if this is your first time seeing me, meeting me, listening to one of my trainings, this part that I put right here, the remember, this is a free challenge. That's Coach Brooks being shady. I'm just gonna tell you how it is, okay? So the reason why I put that on there is because I just need everybody to know you cannot complain about free. Who you gonna complain to? Okay, who gonna write me up? All right, you can't. When it's free, you be appreciative and you say thank you so much for spending your time with us, because you ain't have to. All right, but I am very shady, so I had to put that in there. But I really didn't have to put that on there. I'm working on being a better woman, and so I should have never even put that on there. I shouldn't have did it. Okay, so if you've taken one of my challenges before, you know I like to have y'all write some stuff down. And today I was in my leadership training all day today. I ain't getting no sleep now when leadership training. There's just too much in my life right now. Okay. And so one of our speakers told us to write this down. And so I'm telling y'all to write it down too, because I like it. It said, what got you here won't get you there. Oh, let's say it again one more time. Write this down. What got you here, it will not get you there. Okay, now I know I said I was shady, right? And so I'm gonna try to figure out how to say this in the not so shady way. Okay, I just want to try to figure out how to say this. But basically, now that's actually a book, y'all. Okay, that is actually a book. So I have already put it on my list and I am going to actually read this book myself. Okay, but what it's saying, just the title alone, it automatically gets your brain thinking. Because some of y'all, and we already talked about this, is real comfortable where you're at right now. But if you are really trying to get to the next level, create that generational wealth, change your life, change your kids' life, whatever you did then ain't gonna work now. Okay, we are post a pandemic. We are with a generation that don't like to work. We are in a crazy place in our life right now where things are not what it used to be. And so if you did the bare minimum to get you here, the bare minimum ain't gonna work to get you there. You actually gonna have to work 2 times harder, little bit more harder to get to where you're really trying to go. And that's just life, period. It don't matter what you're trying to do. When you climb up them stairs, the higher you get, the harder it gets. Okay, can't breathe at the top. I know me, my little out of shape, but why? Because what got me that far is gonna take a little bit more energy to get me even further. So I thought that was good to kick it off. Put that on the top of y'all paper. What got you here won't get you there. And if you're trying to be a millionaire, a multimillionaire, or a billionaire, baby, you got to put in a little bit more work. Okay, just a little bit. So I left this first piece here because I do talk about this anytime I do this training. And because we have some new people on here, I want to make sure they understand. Then I added me some new ones in here, okay? So the federal government buys over $600 billion per year on goods and services. 26% of that is allocated to small businesses. That's us. How many small businesses I have on here? Put the number 4 in the chat if you are a small business. All right. So 26% of 600 billion is, it goes to us. Okay. It goes to us. This is a huge opportunity for small firms like myself to grow our business and become a part of the world of government contracting. So outside of my boot camp students, which y'all can participate in this one as well. If you have never done anything with government contracting, put the number 5 in the chat. If you've never done anything with government contracting, put the number 5 in the chat. Okay, I'm waiting on those 5s. If you have done a little bit government contracting, you're in my mentoring program, or you are in the boot camp program, or you've taken one of my government contracting classes, it's too many dang on 5s over there, Lord Jesus. Oh, Okay. If you've done any of that, taken any of my classes, any type of training, if you have done the mentoring or boot camp or any of that, put the number 6 in the chat for me. Okay. Put the number 6. Let me see some numbers. 6, Lord. So I want y'all to pay attention to what I said. Okay. I did not say if you won a contract. I said if you've done nothing and if you've taken training, right? You've done nothing or you've taken training. Look at all them number 6s. Okay, baby. Come on, 6s, son. Jesus. Because it's a big deal, right? Some of y'all jump into government contract and you think you finna get a dang on contract tomorrow, right? And I'm not saying it takes forever because I actually see Abby on here. I'm gonna put her on the spot, which is my government contractor of the year. I actually just awarded her in October in Atlanta, Georgia, with the government contracting of the year award because she was one of my boot camp graduates that literally got in the program, and within 60 days, baby had done won 8 contracts, y'all. Okay. And now we on a whole new path with her with government contracting. And literally before the 6-month program was already out, she done already, y'all. She done already done won some contracts. Okay. And so yes, I give away awards every single year, twice a year. I love it. All right. Let me keep going. I'll be so distracted. Also, did you know they will be your only customer that get money every 12 months and are required by law to spend with you, to spend that money with you. By law, the government says that 26% of whatever their budget is every single year has to go back into small businesses. So that is by far the best customer you can ever have because you know that this customer every 12 months is going to have a budget that they get to spend with you as long as you can solve a problem. So pretty much working with the government is recession proof. It is literally recession proof. Okay. And then getting into this arena, notice I called it this own arena, y'all. It is not a one-time thing. It's not an overnight success. Now you can be an all-star like Abby, or you can be like some of my other ones that's they about a year in and they like, I'm still working on it, coach. Give me a little bit more time. Okay. Just have faith in me. Have a little faith in me. And I do. I have a lot of faith in them. Instead, though, you should be prepared for continuous training, y'all, networking, staying up to date with the government's top priorities so that you can hit your goals. All right. So I just want to make sure there is no miscommunication and I ain't on here feeding y'all no fluff because we don't do that. We don't have to do that. You know, when you really work this industry, you don't have to be out here selling false and fake dreams. Okay. We just don't do that. Now let's talk about some secrets. If it is a secret, when I call it out that you did not know, I want you to put that secret number in the chat. So, for example, secret number 1, if you didn't know secret number 1, I just want you to put number 1 in the chat for me, okay? Stay with me, all right? Don't go above me, all right? Don't wait on my instructions, y'all, okay? All right, secret number 1. You do not need a degree, experience, or a certification to work with the government. Put a number 1 in the chat. If somewhere, somehow, somebody said you can't do that because you ain't got no degree, you can't do that because you don't got experience, or you can't do that because you don't got a certification. I'm sad to see all these number 1s, but let Coach Brooks be the first to tell you because I work directly with the government, and the government was the very first person to tell me, you don't need no degree, baby. You do not need experience, and you do not need a certification in order for you to work with the government. Now you can have a strategy and utilize one of them, but it's not required. And unfortunately, there are people that are misleading you guys, which I just sat down with the SBA. We did some clinicals, and I also had a meeting with the SBA about some opportunity that's coming down the pipeline in 2023. Make sure y'all are following me so that I can create some new portals for y'all. So when y'all do get into this arena, y'all know what to do and have realistic stuff to guide you where you're not being misled and fed wrong information. And unfortunately, the government is slow. Okay. The government said, listen, coach, we got to get this first phase over. Then we're going to move over to the second phase and the third phase and the fifth phase. But in the meantime, you go ahead on and do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. We got your back. So you don't need a degree, experience, or certification, y'all. So get that out. Unplug that because it's not right. Secret number 2, the government can help you go global. I am a global business coach. I am a international business coach. 90% of services are global. So if you have products or services, you ain't got to be fighting the people here. You ain't got to be fighting these people here. Take your business overseas. They want it. They love it. Not only that, the government will provide you with resources and they'll market your stuff to other countries. Now, some people I've had a conversation with, which I cannot say on this dang on live, okay? They understand why this is a big deal. And so if you ever have a private conversation with me or you in my government mentoring or boot camp, you will get a very good understanding of this. I'm also going to drop on y'all that I have a global program cohort that is opening up in a couple months, and it will give you guys the opportunity to go global. Okay. If that is something that you really are trying to do. All right. So stay tuned. Bear with me. I'm working on a lot of crap right now. All right. I'm sad to see all these number 2s, Lord Jesus. All right. Secret number 3. There is a program in the federal government that can help feed your family for the rest of their lives. Yeah. Whew. If you did not know secret number 3, I cannot say nothing else. All right. I'm just going to leave it at that. And we'll talk about that later at another time. All right. Secret number 4. Everything in the federal government is public records. This benefits you. Okay. You can see the forecast reports. You can see the competitors' responses. Sometimes you can see the prices. You can get feedback. You can find out why they did not pick you, why you lost your bid. You can see all of that, y'all. All of that is available to you. And so, one of the things I'll tell y'all is that there's a lot of people selling government contracting, but they ain't actually doing government contracting. And so, unfortunately, these people don't know that this stuff is public records. And so I was scammed last year out of $25,000 from a person who told me they were going to help me get these $100 million contracts and couldn't help me do nothing. And so just be careful. Start researching people. Look, let me see your track record. I've been asking, let me see your website. Let me see your RFPs. Let me see you bid on something. Let me see you actually know what you're doing. Don't be letting these people out here selling y'all anything because it's a dirty world out here right now. All right. Secret number 5. Oh, see, I'm already winning that. See, my behind can't nothing. Do not invest in random people to learn government contracting. Government contracting is a dirty industry. Okay. They're about to dirty. I almost said something that I was not supposed to say. Y'all know, let me tell you something. The United States is a business. Okay. And I just had somebody in the government teach me the cost of doing business, not in a bad way, in a good way, but I had to understand it. I, who been in the game for a hot little minute, okay, did not understand myself the cost of doing business. And so I shared it with my mentees right after I learned it because I said, boy, I can't keep this information to myself. I got to tell somebody, right? And it's crazy because every single last one of us, mind went, like, dang, that makes so much sense. Golly, why we ain't thinking like that? And the problem is nobody's teaching us this. Nobody is educating us. We don't know the cost of doing business. Do y'all know the cost of doing business? Because me and my mentees know, because I told them. Because I said, if I'm gonna know the cost of doing business, you're gonna know the cost of doing business too. But that's how some people set themselves up to where it's at. Where here, number 3, eat for the rest of their lives. Okay. Last secret, y'all. The WSB program changed. If you do not know what the WSB program is, it is the Women Owned Small Business Program. It just recently changed 8 weeks ago. We had an SBA roundtable when I was in DC on Wednesday, and the SBA was sitting at the head, and we was all at the round table. And they said it's Q&A time, and I said, me, pick me, pick me. Hey, what changed about the WOSB program? Because y'all sent me an email and I want to know what changed. And literally, y'all, it's the craziest thing in the world when SBA like, how you know that? So listen, the WOSB program changed. Somebody said, what is the cost? That is free. I should have put this one on here. Anything with the federal government is free. The federal government will not charge you unless they're partnering with somebody like they partner with WeBank. Well, I don't even know if they partner with WeBank because that's a whole nother offline conversation. But yeah, everything with the federal government is free. So you can go through a third party if you want to, or you can go directly through the federal government. State is different. Every state get to make their own rules. So in the states that I'm in, North Carolina, Virginia, New York, and Florida, we free. We free 99, baby. But in not Georgia, I'm sorry, North Carolina, Florida, New York, Virginia. That's it. We free. Georgia, y'all paying $600. Okay, Georgia is about their money and they don't care about y'all. I mean, I didn't mean to say that out loud. You can now work for somebody else and get that federal certification. Now, it is a crazy process because you have to know how to clearly articulate how you are working for somebody else, but you're still working on your business. So it is not impossible. Okay, don't let anybody tell you anything is impossible because Coach Brooks is one of the first women to get multiple businesses certified in that federal program that is not designed that way. So do not let anybody tell you it's not possible. However, okay, however, the SBA just told me personally that this just changed so that now you can work for somebody else and get that WOSB letter certification. And you just got to know how to explain yourself. That's the only thing. You got to know how to clearly articulate is what they're going to tell you. Okay. I didn't have to pay here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm SBA WSB certified. So pay attention. You are SBA, which is federal. Federal is free. However, Georgia has a MBE certification, which is a state certification, and that is not free, baby. That is $600. So SBA is federal. MBE in Georgia is $600. I know for a fact. Okay, I got 400 mentees in Georgia. We talk about Georgia all the time, y'all. Georgia is let me move on by Georgia. That's not my business. All right, procurement ready. Okay, procurement ready. You must be GovCon ready. Okay, everybody that's new to the arena, GovCon is short for government contracting. So everything y'all see with me, it says GovCon because I ain't got time to be trying to spell it out. I don't like spelling it anyways. Okay, and so GovCon is government contract ready. I mean, government contracting, right? But you must be government contract ready before you start sending people messages and letters and stuff talking about you trying to contract with them. Okay. There's a certain way they do things in the government arena. And so one of the things that I said in my book that I wrote in 2020, and yes, everybody is saying it now, but go do your fact, go fact check. Coach Brooks wrote, I don't even know if it was 20, yeah, it was 2020. 2020. I thought it might be earlier. Learn the rules to the game before you start playing it. I talk about me playing Monopoly as a business owner, and I had to learn the rules of the game. Everybody is saying that now, okay? Everybody is saying that now. However, in the government arena, you must know the rules before you start playing. Every successful government contracting person that I've helped, whether it's my mentoring program or my boot camp, literally they knew the rules before they start playing. And that's what allowed them, like Abby, to win 8 contracts in 60 days because she knew what she was getting herself into. She knew what they were looking for, and she knew how to present herself to them. Some of y'all is building a house right now, and you done skip sketching out the house. You done skip the foundation. You going straight to the framework, and you wonder why your wood is falling down because you ain't got no solid foundation. You didn't even sketch this thing out, aka plan it. So just don't be in here talking about, I'm trying to get me $1 million contract and you not even procurement ready, which is gonna make them people laugh at you and just toss yours over to the side because they don't have time for that. They really need people that can solve problems. And if you are a business owner, you can solve the problems. You just need to know the rules before you start playing. Okay. So if you're GovCon ready, it helps you be more successful in this arena. The most important items, and I'm just throwing these out there, but the most important items to be procurement ready outside of some of the stuff y'all should already have, like your EIN number, your business bank account, your state registration, all of that stuff y'all should already have. And if you in any of my mentoring programs, you already know that pink checklist and that blue checklist. The other things is going to be your capability statement, your website, and your LinkedIn profile. Okay. Those are some of the most important parts of being um, procurement ready. And if you got the workbook, first of all, y'all, in the workbook, I made sure I did that scaling thing for y'all so y'all can go ahead and practice that. But you have your GovCon checklist. Okay. Now I have another ebook with this. That's where the sheet come from, but you have that in your workbook. So don't be around here stressing, okay? Because we won't have to stress out here, okay? And then if you haven't gotten your workbook and she haven't gotten back to y'all, we'll get back to y'all tonight, okay? Here's what a capability statement look like. My team actually did these capability statements for people in my programs, whether they was in the boot camp program or the mentoring program. This is what a capability statement looks like. It is different from a any other document you've ever seen. Okay, it's different. Some people don't even know what it is. So it's going to have stuff like your areas of expertise, which in y'all workbook, y'all got a sheet for your company description, but then you also got a sheet for your area of expertise. Okay. And so it also have your company description, which is why we have that sheet in there. It got your NAIC codes, which is inside of your workbook as well. It has most of them don't have the PSC codes, but my boot camp and my mentoring students know why we're going after the PSC codes now that I done sat down with the SBA again. And so that's oh, look, so who is that? I don't know which one it is, brother. Is Jessica or somebody? But they said, there's my beautiful cape statement. Yes, I told y'all these are my real clients that my team actually did their stuff. And so I can't tell who it is though, because they're in one of the private Facebook groups. But yeah, one is for Jessica and one is Alyssa. So it's one of them. It's either Jessica or Alyssa. But this is what a capability statement looks like. Okay. And then I talked about LinkedIn. That look, here go me. I'm so shady. There go my beautiful LinkedIn profile. So I put a snippet of my little LinkedIn in here because I wanted y'all to see a couple things. First of all, I just want to make sure that everybody, after you take my lovely training, you're gonna leave me a LinkedIn recommendation. Okay. No, seriously though. I wanted y'all to see how I have all of my stuff listed here. So I let people know I'm the $1 million business architect. Okay. Anybody in PR, they're gonna send us an email and they want to know, well, what do you do? I birth millionaires. Okay. That's what I do. I birth millionaires. And so I used to be a business coach, but then working with Lola and stuff, she was like, y'all need titles. And so as soon as I got a title, I went to my mentees. I was like, everybody need titles. Okay. So now we all got titles, y'all. And so I'm the $1 million business architect. That's just what I do. But then you got business coach, speaker, and government contractor. And then you also have all of my certifications following it. Now, there are people out there that's selling a lot of other certifications. As you can see, these certifications have done me extremely well, and I've never paid for not one of them. All right. And so just make sure you know what you're doing, you know what you're getting yourself into, and you know whatever your strategy is. You can also see my business right here. If you got the logo, that means you have a company profile up, which took me forever, y'all. I done paid for help and everything. Nobody could help me. Then I sat down with 2 LinkedIn executives, and then boom, boom, I'm in there. Of course, my school, how many followers I got, how many connections I got, stuff like that. So the cheat code is, if you like, I don't know what to put on my LinkedIn, go mimic mine. Okay, coach got her certification. I'm gonna put my certification. Coach got her title. I'm gonna put my title. Coach got this on. I'm gonna put that on there too. Go mimic mine. All right, so the government seasons, okay? Quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice they're not January to December like we are. That's not how their years roll. So in quarter 1, which is October through December, I focus on training with local. I focus on events, contracts, training contracts with locals, events, contracts with the state, and the federal government is working on a new budget. So I do a lot of subcontracting during that season. During subcontracting, you can use that as your past performance as well. So if some of y'all are just, a little too good to be subcontracting, those subcontracts can get you actual more past performance. Okay. And so in Q2, which is January through March, right around the corner from us, I focus on building relationships in the federal arena. I network across the board, local, state, or federal. I do a lot of trainings for me, trainings for them. Okay. And then I create my pipelines. All right. And so that prepares me for Q3 and Q4. Q3 is, baby, Q3, all hands on deck. Okay, all hands on deck because it's raining contracts. Hallelujah, it's raining. So you need to be ready, right? So notice I done did subcontracting here. I done built some relationships. I done put on my events. I done trained they people. I done got some training myself. I done created my pipelines. I'm ready to go. And in Q4, July and September, you will see the most contracts drop because if they don't use it, they lose it. So let me just break it down for you real quick, okay? If the government got $10 billion, go back. If the government got $10 billion and September 30th came and they have not allocated those $10 billion, they can't go back and say, hey, can you give me 10 more billion? Because then they're gonna look at them and say, no, you didn't spend your first 10 billion. So how about you spend your time trying to figure out how to allocate your money better? And the next time we'll give you some money. So instead, they like, hey, you got that certification? I'm gonna use you. Hey, you a woman? Oh, I'm gonna use you. Hey, you a business owner? I'm gonna use you. It don't even matter. Anybody that can solve the problem have a much better opportunity because if they don't use it, they lose it. Get whatever you can. I wasn't supposed to put that part in there. I don't know why. I don't know who voted to leave that part in there. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. The SBA follow me. Everybody follow me. Okay. And so some stuff I'm just not supposed to say, but I just say it anyways. Okay. Easiest ways to get your contracts, your first contracts. Okay. If you are in any of these arenas, I want y'all to go ahead on and drop it in the chat because I'm gonna tell you all kind of ways you get. Let me see what time I'm at. Let me see. I'm doing good. Okay. Um, if you could do any type of management, that's project management. You can look at something and say, "Yep, you did what you were supposed to do. You good." You can do any type of management. This is a great way for you to get your first contract. Anything with DOD. Lord, DOD got the most money. Okay. Event planning. I just bid on the contract. Where my contract at? I just bid on the contract for 8 events, 5 to 8 events in accounting. Virginia just got $100 million for events, right? Bringing tourism. Shopping contracts. We call those low hanging fruit contracts, AKA micro purchases. If you could do any type of consulting, speaking, or business coaching, when I sat down with the SBA, I said, I ain't never got no federal contract with business coaching. He said, every agency needs business coaching. Matter of fact, my boss just didn't, what, didn't you just need business coaching? Again, it's all about relationships, y'all. Relationships, relationships, relationships. If you can do any type of training, facilitating, curriculum design, any of that stuff, all the above, you can get a good contract. If you can go to the school and teach them babies anything, sewing, acting, modeling, dancing, crafting, counting, because they can't count. I didn't mean to say that out loud. But you can teach these babies anything. You could create a school program because right now we are 300,000 teachers short. So they need you. Anything with mental health. Baby, one of my girls, I'm so proud of her. I don't know if she's on, but she just landed a meeting, her final meeting, hopefully, where she is going to be able to present the school program that we birthed for her. And it's a 3-part program. And so I'm so excited for her because she meet with them on December like the 2nd. And y'all, I cannot wait to post that she landed that contract. Okay. One of my doctors, he's in Virginia. He's landed 2 contracts. Let me tell y'all, since I ain't saying his name, he sent me a text message and said, Coach, I landed another contract. I said, yes. Because he came to my GovCon and he took my grant writing class. He took my grant writing class, y'all. And this man landed like 7 grants from my grant writing class. Then he turned around and came to my GovCon in Washington, D.C. And then he landed a $50,000 grant. And then he turned around and landed his first contract. And guess what it was? It was a school contract. He is a doctor. Now so then he sent me pictures of him and his assistant in the store shopping, literally shopping, binders, they whiteboards, all kind of crazy stuff. Y'all know a week later, that man sent me another text message saying, Coach, I got another contract. I need your help. Can you tell me where I can get these gift cards from? Y'all, he got a contract with gift cards and he didn't know where he can get his digital gift cards. I said, baby, I got your back. Here you go. Boom, just like that. Coach, you to go. Literally, y'all, he won a contract and he didn't even know how he was going to do it, but he knew who to call because he invested in me, which we partnering and doing some stuff together, but he invested in me. And listen, it's go from here. Literally, he got a bunch of gift cards that he's doing for the government. He didn't know he can get them digital gift cards from. Hold on, baby, I got you. Don't worry about it, Craig. I got you. He's a doctor, not in the store shopping for school supplies because he got I think it said a management contract, the financial management contract, something crazy, y'all. Nothing that he do. Anything with mental health and anything with logistics or disasters. Y'all know my lady got that 7.2 transportation contract. I know my other girl on here because she is VIP. She got transportation contracts in a couple states now. She don't even know what to do with herself because she got all these dang on contracts, local contracts. All right, AKA anything that is top priority for the government. Now remember, I told y'all the top priorities, right? I'm gonna have this conversation with y'all, although I don't like having this conversation online. Okay. And I'm gonna be very careful how I say it and what I say. But if you pay attention to Twitter and you pay attention to the news and you pay attention to the press release and you follow the president and you are following your agencies, they always tell you what the problems is. The news tell you every time a school got shot up. We just had some children lose their lives at a university in Virginia. The news tell you when something ain't right, somebody just got poisoned. We got all these refugees here. And all the business is being told. Therefore, you know what the problems are. Therefore, when wasn't it Flint that they have water? And then Florida needed water, and then somebody else needed water, then Ukraine needed water. Hello, you send them cases of water. Florida. And Florida was so easy. Florida put on their website, send us an email, tell us what you got. We'll tell you if we want to use you or not. Florida is gangster, okay? Y'all don't even understand. Florida is gangster. But however, you got to stay up to date with what's going on in the world, especially if you are a business owner. If you are a business owner and you don't know that Publix done ran out of sandwiches and it is Super Bowl, chicken wings. Buffalo Wild Wings done ran out of chicken wings. It's Super Bowl. Well, guess what? I don't care what I sell chicken wings now. Anybody else need chicken wings? All it takes is one Facebook post. You sold out that quick. You got to learn how to keep up with what's going on in the economy, which is why my mentoring group, I'm going to plug it right now, is so great. Because every time I'm at a meeting, every time my people are at meetings, we dropping notes, we dropping PowerPoints, we dropping tips, we dropping everything. Hey, you ain't know this, but now you know this. One of my ladies that I met in Chicago, and shout out to all the Chicago ladies that joined. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm glad y'all being so patient with me because there's a lot going on right now. But one of my ladies that found me in Chicago, which she's been following me, but that was our first time meeting in person. She joined the mentoring group, and I was fussing at them last week, y'all. And literally, I saw today that she posted that she did what I told her to do. And now she got 50 to 75 referrals coming her way because she opened her mouth. That's what it takes. Open your mouth. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, because I'm telling y'all, anybody that knows me know that I am giving you stuff straight from the source. I don't go through no articles, because I done been tricked too many times posting something at a young age thinking I know something and it's fake articles, right? So growing up, being a big girl and being an influencer, I have to get my stuff straight from the White House. I got to get my stuff from SBA. I got to get my stuff from these agencies. I got to get my stuff from the buyers. I got to get my stuff from procurement. I can't get my stuff from other people because half of these people don't know what they're talking about. So you got me out here looking crazy because I done repeated something that ain't make no darn sense, and now we both looking stupid. I can't do that, right? And so I told him something, and she jumped on it immediately. And then today I saw a post. She said, "Coach, I made a call. I said this. She did what I said to do." Now they sending her all the referrals. They put her in another program that's gonna send her 50 to 75 referrals. That's what it's about. Stay up to date with what's going on as a business owner, and that alone can change your life. Just that piece by itself. All right, step by step. Step by step, day by day, day by day. Somebody asked me today, can I sing? Yeah. If you need me to sing, whatever y'all need me to do, I can do. I did tell them no. I just want y'all to know that, okay? Step by step. So first step, you got to get procurement ready, okay? Second step, you need a government contracting schedule. I talk about this a lot, all right? On Fridays, that's when I source my contracts. And through the weekend, I do the first phase. I send it off to the team. They do their thing. They send it back to me. I do final approval, whether I am mailing it or I am electronically submitting it or I am emailing it, whatever it is, I do the final thing, right? And so I have a schedule. Every Friday, I'm doing that. Over the weekend, if I need to, I'm doing that. I send it off. They got a time frame. Send it back to me. When I'm sourcing contracts anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. If you are serious about government contracts, one, make sure you're in the government contracting mentoring group. Don't do the money bags group if you are specifically focusing on government contracts. But if you ain't got that business together, take your butt to the money bags group, because that's the business group, and you need to get all that together before you be trying to work with the government. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. But set a schedule. If you say, I want to win a contract within the next 60 days, you need to put some time in. Ask Abby, y'all, how much time that baby put in government contracting. That is now her full-time job. That's all she do is source contracts, write contracts, educate, train, teach. Anybody that follows me, I teach them how to do what I do. Y'all, I be dropping gems. They be all us be saying the same thing the next day, because baby, we drop gems. Okay, we drop facts and gems. That's what we like, facts and gems, right? And so you need a schedule, y'all. You need to say, I'm going to dedicate this amount of time to government contracting, whether it's an hour a day or whether it is 1 day a week, 2 days a week. Nonetheless, you need to put in some time. And I tell my mentees all the time, Zoom with me every week. Don't just do it. You got to do more than a Zoom with me. You got to do Zoom with me. You got to go pick up the phone and make a couple phone calls. You might need to go shake a couple hands. And then you might need to send a couple emails. But just sitting on Zoom with me every week, baby, that don't just get, contracts. So man, I be doing all kinds of stuff, y'all. So you need to get your government contracting schedule. You need to decide what product or service or both that you want to sell to the government. The very first thing that the government's going to ask you is, what you got, how you can solve my problem. If I needed water, you're going to come to them and say, hey, I got cases of water. How many you need? That's going to cost you a couple $100,000. Yeah. Hey, you need somebody to teach DEI training? What's your budget? Hey, you need a youth program? How much you got? You need to know what you sell. Don't be around here talking about, I don't know what I want to sell to them. Pick something. And I'm going to tell y'all, I always tell y'all to start with something that you can do. I know a lot of y'all want to get in the game, in the arena, and you want to do everything that you can outsource to other people. But baby, when you are in the government arena and you touching a lot of money, you got to be very careful who you letting touch your money, hold your money, see your money, feel your money. You got to be very careful. Don't be getting in this arena just so that you can give everything away when you haven't learned the ropes yourself. Okay, so I always tell people to start with whatever you know how to do. Start with what you know how to do and then graduate to outsourcing and paying people and doing nothing. Like Dr. Travis, them, they don't use their hands at all. Okay. You need to create your GovCon roadmap. I don't have it on here, but a part of the roadmap, you need to create your pipelines. You gotta build a team. I don't know if Lillian is on here, but Lillian is very good at building teams. Abby built her a whole team. Abby said, check out my website, coach. Abby team's so laid out. I said, dang, I need to go redo my website. She's like, coach, I mimicked your website. Well, obviously you did it better than me. Okay, you did it better than me. Of course, because she got more time. She got more time than me, right? So you need to build a team. You can't do this by yourself. And the bigger the contracts are, the more people you're going to need to help you. You got to put systems in place because you get rated after every contract that you do in the federal arena. Now, state and local ain't like that, y'all. That's why I'm a state and local girl, right? I'm a state and local girl because they don't do stuff like the federal arena. I don't like the federal arena. Unfortunately, I'm focusing on them all 2023, but for 9 years, it's been about state and local for me. I've gotten the same contract every year for the entire time. I like them. It's easier, and I have to bid on it. And yes, there is a such thing as a no bid contract. Yes, there is contracts out there just solely based off of me, the agency knowing me and knowing what I do. Yes, there are contracts $100,000 or more, $250,000, $10,000, $50,000, $1 million, $500,000, 3-5 year contracts, 1 year contracts, 1 to 3 year contracts. Y'all, it's all out there. You name it, it's all out there. You got to do continuous training. September, I did 14 trainings. We finally counted October. I only did 3 trainings in October, y'all, because I was traveling 3 weeks out of the 4 weeks, right? You got to network. But I was telling y'all about training because you have to continuously train. Now, when you on Zoom with me every week, that is training, okay? Like when we get back on after Thanksgiving, we are doing RFPs. The boot camp, which is what I'm going to talk to y'all about tonight, the boot camp is literally 15 trainings and then 30 days trainings, 60 days RFP writing, sourcing, and making sure you know what you're doing. And then you got to utilize, this should spell utilize right. You got to utilize your resources. I give you all my resources. Matter of fact, my medical group will tell y'all, I just met a heavy hitter when I was in DC. Hey, a lot of resources. They gave me so much stuff, y'all. Like I was like, Lord Jesus, I'm already busy, but I'm about to get a little bit more busier because I want all of this. All of this. So, how can you work with me? The number one question. Dun, 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 dun. I do have a $50 mentoring program, y'all, that you can start immediately. That is the government mentoring one. If you are trying to do mentoring, okay. I have a government 3-month boot camp. It used to be 6 months, but we sliced the price and then we made it 3 months. That starts on Monday. That is closing next Saturday. Okay. We only opened it because my mentees was begging for it. So I said, okay, I'll save some spots for y'all, some spots for them. That's it. 30 days worth of training. It's 15 weeks of training and then 60 days RFP writing and reviewing. That's at the GovCon Bootcamps2.com. And then y'all portal is GovConBootcamps.com. And then I have one-on-one. That's where we'll create your roadmap and start your pipeline. That is only a 1-hour call though. So you probably better off. This is individually, this is group, and this is group. So it just kind of depends on what you need. But that's on LatashaBrooks.com. And that's it, y'all. That's all I got. Okay. I wasn't gonna do no offer at the end, but then I get fussed at by my coach all the time. So I said, let me use what I already got. Okay, let me use what I already got. I won't do nothing new. All right. So if you got the workbook, then you will see you set some goals, and you can find the workbook, y'all, on paidandfree.com. Here go the list that I make you update so you can make sure you ready. And then you got your SAM registration checklist. And then you got, it's all kind of stuff. I'm skipping stuff. Your OSDBoo. I just talked to my group about OSDBoo the other day, Thursday. So then you got your OSDBoo checklist, your NAIC codes checklist. I mean, you got all kind of good stuff in here. Okay. Good stuff in here. Okay, that's it. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:30 on the dot. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop time. I'm cruising the streets, not streets, but we cruising the streets. Is the $50 the money bags mentoring? So I have two mentoring groups. The money bags mentoring is the business mentoring. That's the one that I've had for 3 years. Okay. That is the business one. If you are solely focusing on government contracting, then you need to do the GovCon mentoring. That is a separate one. Both of them are $50. Okay, so it's a little confusing, but y'all get with the program. Okay, just join the program you want. Okay, some people are in both programs, some people are in all the programs. My one-on-ones, my 6 months, my 6 weeks coach to coaches, my GovCon, the business one. Some people just they in everything. Okay, some of them over here is in everything. So it is VIP time. All right, so let me give y'all a little bit of instructions. Tomorrow, Jay White is going to be on this screen, and she is going to be in all the groups and stuff, and she's going to do an hour worth of business credit, and she's going to head over and hang out with the VIPs. It is not too late for you to join VIPs, okay? VIPs, the VIP group. You'll join. I think as soon as you pay, you get it immediately, but you'll get the replays for the days that you miss, and then tomorrow you'll be able to jump on with Jay and ask your questions. Okay, I done called the girl Jay now, everything. Look at that. See, Janae, and then you'll be able to ask her questions. VIP, we're going to go head over to our Zoom link, the same Zoom link that we used last night. Okay, it will be recorded. If you can't make it, it's okay. Also, y'all, this is going to disappear first thing in the morning. This is only for the replay, is only for the VIPs. So if you got time, stay up tonight, watch it, because it will be gone first thing in the morning. Okay. Other than that, VIPs, I appreciate y'all for all hanging out with me. I'm going to do the outro, and then VIPs, I'll meet y'all on the other side.